What if the top 3 NFL quarterbacks ended up switching teams for one season? And the question is, how would each quarterback perform? Now, the rules for this experiment is simple. What does each quarterback's regular season record look like? What does their regular season performance and awards look like? And third of all, we're also going to be looking at their playoff and Super Bowl wins. Also, they will each only have one season to do so. So they only will have the 2025 NFL season to prove what they can do on the different teams. By the way, we will be playing one drive with each quarterback just to see how they fit in with the team, and then we will sim forward through the rest of each of the quarterbacks' different seasons with their different teams. Now, to start up, we have Patrick Mahomes on the Buffalo Bills. He'll have an incredible run game with James Cook. Not the most extraordinary wide receivers. He'll have a solid tight end in Dalton Kincaid and a defense that is, kind of hit or miss. So we'll have to see, man. I will expect Patrick Mahomes having to do the heavy lifting with the Buffalo Bills, but we'll just kind of have to see how it goes. We will be playing one drive against the Ravens and then simming the rest of the season to see how Patrick Mahomes does. And by the way, I'm basing the top 3 quarterbacks in the NFL basically by overall in Madden. So these guys have the top 3 quarterback ratings with Stafford, Mahomes, and also Josh Allen. Now, technically, Joe Burrow's ahead of Patrick Mahomes, but Joe Burrow's kind of been hurt this season, so I kind of discarded him, and we're going to use Patrick Mahomes instead. And look at that strike from Mahomes to Shakir. So far, leading a pretty good drive with the Bills. We're going to find our tight end pretty quickly here for some easy yards, and we do have another first down on our hands. Mahomes under center, going to hand it off. James Cook up the middle. Roquan Smith with the tackle, but not after getting a solid few yards off that play. Mahomes with the snap, looking, being patient, and he's going to find his man. Khalil Shakir once again makes a move and is tackled near the red zone here. We're pretty close. Mahomes looking, now scrambling towards the right side. We might just take off with our legs. We are Mahomes out of bounds, and we will in effect have a 2nd and 1 near the goal line here. We're pretty close. Let's see if we can cash in on a touchdown. We have our man open. Shakir in for the touchdown. And Mahomes strikes early with the Buffalo Bills. We're going to sim the rest of the game and obviously the rest of the season at 17-7, 23-13 now. And it looks like Mahomes and the Bills are going to run away with the Week 1 victory against the Baltimore Ravens. Now we're going to go ahead, sim forward into the later season, basically the end of the regular season, and see where this team is at. I have high hopes. Let's see what they can do. We sim forward, and it is in fact a 14-3 season, with imagining that the Bills have the number 1 seed. So only 3 losses for Mahomes' Bills. They are the 1 seed. I can't believe it. Wow. I was expecting this team to do pretty good, honestly. I thought it was going to be, 11-6, 12-5 with a playoff spot. But the 1 seed, I'm kind of surprised. They're rocking and rolling, it looks like. Obviously, top of the division. Other division leaders, though, 10-7, 10-7, and 12-5. So, I don't know, man. We might walk away with a Super Bowl for Mahomes. We'll just have to see how it goes. But Mahomes' regular season, remember, this is important for determining who's going to be the best QB when switching teams. And Mahomes over 4K yards, 33 touchdowns, and 9 interceptions. That is a pretty dang good start. James Cook had over 1,000 yards. Mahomes with over 260. It looks like Shakir, Coleman, and Palmer had pretty decent receiving years on their ends, but obviously Mahomes with a very strong start between the 3 QBs. But now we go into the playoffs. Obviously, we had the first round bye, so we don't have to play a wild card round. And how are the Titans in the playoffs, man? 21-0 in this one in the 4th quarter, and wow, Titans get blown out again. Not sure how the Tennessee Titans made it here, but we handled them pretty well in the division round. Cam Moore, not even 100 yards and no touchdowns. We're having a rematch against the Baltimore Ravens. They're 12-5. They're up on us right now, 14-10. We strike back with a touchdown and another one, 24-14, and that is the end of the 4th quarter. We get a 10-point win over the Baltimore Ravens in the AFC Championship, which will obviously send us to the Super Bowl. Mahomes with a 3-touchdown performance in this one. And now for the Super Bowl, the 49ers have made it. It's 3-0 to start off the first quarter. 2nd quarter, we get another field goal and another touchdown. It's now 13-0 in the Super Bowl. We exit the 3rd quarter with a 21-0 lead. There's absolutely no way. Okay, 49ers finally get a touchdown, And that's going to do it for the fourth quarter. We win the Super Bowl with Mahomes 21-7. So with Mahomes switching over to the Bills, he gets the number 1 seed, 14-3 regular season record. Pretty solid year stats-wise, and of course, a Super Bowl trophy. I mean, Matthew Stafford and Josh Allen really have their work cut out for them. No Super Bowl MVP for Mahomes, but nonetheless, this is going to be tough. And obviously, Patrick Mahomes coming in as our number 1, not just by default, just because of that crazy performance to start out this video with the Bills. But now we're going to see Matthew Stafford on the Kansas City Chiefs. He's got a great tight end, Travis Kelce. O-line is solid. Wide receivers obviously not as good as Puka Nacua and Devontae Adams, so we'll have to see how he does with his newly receiving threats. They're obviously not going to be as dominant and as good as Adams and Puka Nacua. So it'll be interesting to see what Stafford can do with the Chiefs. Of course, their defense is pretty solid, so at least he'll have a pretty nice complement with the Chiefs defense. But we'll just have to see, man. I mean, again, I think Stafford and this Chiefs team could easily get 11 or 12 wins. I was pretty shocked by the Mahomes 14-3 record. So, if Stafford gets a 14-3 record, I'll still be a little shocked. I'm expecting 11 or 12 wins for Stafford and the Kansas City Chiefs. But first, we got to play our first drive, and then we'll go ahead and sim the rest of the season. We're playing against the Chargers. Matthew Stafford on the Kansas City Chiefs. Stafford looking, and it's going to be caught to start out. It's going to be Hollywood Brown. We do have some speed demons on this Chiefs team, of course, with Worthy and Hollywood Brown. And guess who it is? Hollywood Brown once again. We're already down the 50-yard line. Matthew Stafford slinging it, and Pacheco gets denied. Still at the 49-yard line. Stafford going to get pressured, but delivers a dart over the middle. It's going to be Hollywood Brown down to the 23-yard line here, and we are already marching down with Stafford. Good protection, good protection. Stafford unloading in the middle of the field. It's going to be Xavier Worthy this time down to the 3-yard line. Do we cash in a touchdown on this play? We're going to try our best. Stafford looking towards the end zone. It's going to be incomplete. Good coverage on Travis Kelce. Now we're going to try a quick play action pass to B, and it's a touchdown. Chiefs. Matthew Stafford leads a pretty methodical, clean drive with the Kansas City Chiefs. It's 10-6 in this one. 16-6, 16-13, 19-13, and the Chiefs come away with a 6-point victory in Week 1. So we'll just have to see if the momentum can carry over all throughout the regular season, and we'll sim forward, in which we do get a playoff spot. And what I tell you guys, 11 or 12 wins. This Chiefs team with Matthew Stafford is 11-6, winning the AFC West. The Ravens 13-4, Bills 13-4. Looks like there are some pretty tough teams in the playoffs in this one. But look at the stats, man. 4,500 yards, 37 touchdowns, and 5 interceptions for Matthew Stafford. So he already does have a leap up on Mahomes with the regular season stats. Now, I will say, though, Mahomes has the number 1 seed and a 14-3 record. Stafford, 11-6 record with a little bit better stats. So this will all depend. Can Stafford go out and win the Super Bowl? Because then we'll have kind of a neck-and-neck race. But for now, we're still in the playoff race. So we'll have to see what Stafford does. The Patriots are coming to Kansas City to take on the Chiefs, of course. Let's see how they do. So we're simming here 0-0, 7-0 in the third quarter still. Now entering the fourth, 21-0, and the Patriots denied. It's a shutout, and Drake May is in dismay over that performance. No points from the Patriots, and 21 put up on them is enough to get the W. Matthew Stafford a touchdown, 194 yards in the first wild card playoff game. Chiefs in this one, 13-0 against the Texans, 13-7, 21-7, 21-14. It's a bit closer, but the Texans can't close it out, and the Chiefs with Stafford move on once again. Stafford having 3 touchdowns, 247 yards in this one. And now the Chiefs take on the 13-4 Bills, and my goodness, they are getting crushed. 24-7. Oh no, 24-14. And that is going to do it. So the Stafford and the Chiefs lose to the Buffalo Bills by 10 points in the AFC Championship. And unfortunately, that's where Stafford's season ends, and he does come in at number 2. I think Mahomes, obviously, with a better regular season record, and of course, the Super Bowl outweighs the stats in the regular season between Mahomes and Stafford. But now It is our third QB up next, Josh Allen on the Los Angeles Rams. Obviously, he's going to have a crazy run game. And, of course, Davante Adams and Puka Nacua, crazy wide receivers, which he really hasn't had except for the run game with James Cook. He hasn't really had two dominant wide receivers like this. He's got a solid O-line and a solid tight end in Tyler Higbee. And I would expect Josh Allen to easily have the best stats in the regular season between Stafford and Mahomes. Honestly, the Mahomes and Stafford set the bar pretty high, so we'll have to see. But I would expect Josh Allen to have the best, and Josh Allen has a pretty solid defense to complement his offense. So we'll have to see, man. I'm expecting this team to probably get 13 wins, maybe 12 at the least. But we take on the Texans to start off this one. Let's see what Josh Allen and the Rams can do on this drive. Allen backing up the pocket, quickly throws to Davante Adams up the middle, creating some juice. And we're down to the 44-yard line. First down and 10. Allen with the snap. Looking and going to try and get it to Higbee. Luckily, it's not intercepted. But it's second down and 10. Josh has some time. Now rolling out to his right side. Going to throw it all the way downfield. And it's incomplete. Looking for Davante Adams. And it's in double coverage. So third down and 10. And wow, fourth down and 10. Coming up for Josh Allen. Does he have it in him? Looking, and it is going to be caught. Puka Nacua down the sideline. Is anybody going to catch Puka? No. Touchdown, Rams. Josh Allen with a strike to Puka Nacua. We'll go ahead and sim forward 14-7 in this one. Oh, man, 14-10. Close game right here. In the third, 17-10 now. In the fourth, 24-10, and the Rams get a very nice victory to start out their season in week 1, defeating the Texans. Josh Allen, 2 touchdowns and a little less than 250 yards. So we sim forward to the playoffs. Again, I'm expecting 12 or 13 wins, but we'll just have to see what the sim says. And we sim forward, and we are 10-7. A little surprising here, but it doesn't look like we made the playoffs. And as you take a look, we are not in the playoffs, so already Josh Allen taking a massive hit. So it would take some extraordinary Star Wars numbers for Josh Allen to be the best quarterback on a new team. And I mean, he's already disqualified from the third rule we have with judging how the quarterbacks are on their new teams, which was playoff wins and a Super Bowl appearance or win as well. So it's not looking great. 10-7 though. I'm surprised they didn't at least make a wild card spot. And oh no, he's less passing yards than both Mahomes and Stafford, 30 touchdowns to 11 interceptions, which, you know, it's a pretty good season still. But the problem is both of those numbers, like all his numbers, are less than Mahomes and Stafford. So it already makes him, spoiler alert, the third QB in this one. So literally it went 1, 2, 3, Mahomes easily having the best and Josh Allen just struggling with the Rams, I guess, to not get to the playoffs. I am surprised with the 10-7 right there, man. I kind of want to see where they went wrong. Again, looks like they got a couple wins to start out, got blown out by the Eagles, lost to the Ravens, lost to the Rams as well, and went kind of on a little mini win streak with a few wins right there, but then proceeding to lose against the Seahawks, another divisional opponent, the Buccaneers, and then a couple losses towards the end of the season, and the Rams and the Lions get them, and those divisional losses are kind of biting them right now. So 10-7 isn't enough to get Josh Allen and the Rams in the playoffs, which is where his season will end. And taking a look at the board, Patrick Mahomes at number 1, Stafford at number 2, and Josh Allen at number 3. Obviously Mahomes with a number 1 spot because of the regular season record and the Super Bowl win. Stafford at 2 because of his regular season stats and performance and also getting some playoff wins, and Allen at 3 because he had the worst stats and couldn't get his team to the playoffs. But that's going to do it for the video. I hope you guys did enjoy this one. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, and share this video. It would mean the world to me. Also, if you guys like these like kind of experimental videos or you want to see similar ones like this one, please do let me know in the comments down below. It would mean the world to me. But other than that, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.